And we're live. Yay! Oh, and I'm dying. What am. Dave,
Yep.
or just when I'm ready and awake early, Johnny's not. Well, sometimes it happens. Um, come, come look over by the dump chest and.
I'm kind of on the other side of the map right now.
Well, I'm in the ceiling, and I don't know how I'm going to get out.
Just gonna have to hit F4.
Well, no, I think I'm having controller problems again.
Uh-oh.
This controller is not the youngest thing going,
Yeah.
and okay. Oh, I landed on top of
Just land on
the
the. Oh.
quartz craft station.
Ah.
What did you do, young man? I broke it. Okay, leave me alone. It's mine. I can do that. I see you're telling country lady how to glue Thor's hammer to her inbox. you, you ain't right.
Good. That's what you do.
Yes, I'm going to do something a little different only because I know that you guys are concerned. I'm going to show you the camera in front of my house to show you just how bad it is storming. And it really isn't. That is my front yard. And it's just been a steady rain. When I walked out with the dog at 6 this morning, it was just starting to sprinkle. And there have been some floods around here, but nothing close enough to my house. I don't live by any creeks, rivers, streams, any of that. Within blocks of me. I'm good. Now let me get everything straightened back out now. All righty then. And I promise I'm good. If I wasn't, I wouldn't be here streaming, and I would have left notes in Discord. I did leave a picture in Discord with a lot of redwoods in it, and I moved some stuff to the the amount of redwoods around the base, the proliferation of redwoods around the base was disturbing, and so I moved a few things. And it's not as bad. However, I saw stuff in the game before I went live that I've never seen before. On top of the maze, there was a vine to climb up, and there was actually crates up there with, early game good stuff in them. It was different. Your mic is a tiny bit low, but not bad. How about now? Whew. Unfortunately, I can't turn up the mic that I don't turn up the headset. And I kind of got to balance it between if it's too loud for me to hear and better. Okay, I'll leave it alone. Good morning, Darlene.
Yes. Good morning.
Yeah, we're good. Now, I don't know about going toward Austin. I haven't talked to my daughter. there's just a lot of things I don't know. I know that in and around the camp where they had all the trouble last week is still having problems.
Yeah.
Dave, I'm going to let you laugh at me.
Yeah.
Are you looking at the chat or at the screen?
Give me a second to land. Yeah.
Okay.
Why is there a mannequin there?
I put that there just as a joke. And I was
Okay.
walking around before I went live and turned around and scared the living daylights out of myself. So it's all your fault somehow. Just wanted you to know that.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I wanted you to know that your handiwork had worked. Whether you wanted it to or not.
It's funny, once you have redwoods in the zeolite area, it doesn't get that weird effect like it used to.
Really? Well, that's not any good.
Yeah. Like, I mean, the sky still goes black and there's still the stars in the sky, but it's not as pronounced. Oh, okay, it is over here. But when you get in the trees, or maybe it's just this one hilltop. Look, it's just this one hilltop.
Shaman says that's called karma. Yeah, well, all I know was when I turned around, I was looking at the scoreboard here to tell what I was doing and where I was at, and when I turned around, I was, who in the heck is that? It was, yeah, not good.
Yep.
I need to start my own toke board for my unalive count because I've already unalived myself once this morning just from going off to the bathroom. Darn it. All right, where am I going? What am I doing? I think I'm going down that portal again, just for the heck of it, because it's easy.
Yep.
Because I know there's a bunch of crates here, and that I hadn't come anywhere close to getting any of them. Because I was being a loot goblin. I think we can use all of that. I need that iron like I need a hole in my head.
Yeah.
At least one, I mean. Darlene, you missed it. I was telling everyone that yes, it is raining here, but I am, there are some floods around us in town. There are a few low spots. I do not live in one of them. So I actually live on a hill about a quarter to halfway up said hill. Ooh, found a fusion cell.
Wood.
All right, Dave, I'm going to be nosy.
Mm-hmm.
You're awfully quiet.
I'm just figuring things out.
Okay. That worries me. I just wanted you to know.
Good.
I may have another
Good.
long weekend coming this weekend. My birthday is Sunday, and I'm considering taking Monday off. 29 again, huh?
We need rocket engine.
Why are you needing rocket engines, sir?
Nothing. You go about your exploring.
I'm trying to tell you that I have rocket engines on me. However, I won't give them to you if you're trying to punk me.
No, it's all good.
Yeah,
You just
yeah,
do you.
yeah, yeah. I wish I were 29 again and still know what I know today. Ain't that the truth? Offer to help you, but no.
Yeah, I was gonna move the thing over so Jenny doesn't get stuck in the ceiling again.
That was not fun. Yes, welcome back, Shaman.
Yes, welcome.
Dave, you kind of sound like you're trying to choke there.
No. No.
Yeah, I vote yes on the 3 day weekend too. Even being retired, and it doesn't affect me as much because I have pretty good weekend no matter what. But okay, there's that. So which way am I flying? Yeah, yeah, it'll be there waiting on you. You're not wrong. Dave, I've got to say your minions are still working good.
Yep.
Yeah, 13 supplying, 5 demanding. Excuse me. Oh, I made one other change. I put a sign on the fountain that says Fountain of Judgment. Since it's by the Frogs of Judgment. And That's the one place that I don't have a
Oh, we have
teleporter.
iridium rods again.
Very much, possibly, yeah. And I hear you stomping around here.
Rods.
And there he goes. What was that blur? I'm going to close that portal. That seems appropriate. Yeah, I figured if we were going to have a fountain sitting around with the judgmental frogs, that had to be the fountain of judgment at the very least. Oh, you dummy. Just pressed the wrong button on the controller and moved a bunch of stuff over into my inventory while I was trying to sort it.
There we go.
Did I set something up wrong?
No, it's these auto crafters and their limited range.
I think I need another iridium rod so I can make another iridium drill.
Well, better make sure you grab it now before it's.
Before
There's three in the box right now.
Yeah.
I'll actually grab them.
Well, and I just turned off the iridium from the logistics system so it'll build up. And now let me fly around and see what I can find. I think I've about picked all of it up off the ground, but
You just flew by one.
what? I picked it up.
I saw that afterwards. Yep. I think there's still iridium in the osmium cave to the east.
There he is. I just don't feel like flying down there. Oh, that's aluminium. I'm beginning to think that not only does the iridium cave need another drill, but it probably needs a multiplier. Don't forget, you've got that turned off. Do you have said iridium rods, sir?
I have two.
Okay, that'll work. And I think you threw both of them out, but the autocrafter grabbed one.
Well, then you get none.
No, I got one.
That means I gotta go get iridium.
I've got 4 on me if that'll help. Let's see here. What am I doing now? Oh, I know what obsidian's here someplace. We got a full tank of that. Gosh, we got a full explosive powder too. Fuse, 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 fuse. Do we have production fuses? Yes, we do. They aren't going to put you there, so it's up to you. Listen, we hard workers don't learn till it's way too late. I've always had a problem. Yeah, I understand that. Why are you being that way? How about the other side? Perfect. I think I might have just solved our iridium problem somewhat.
Okay.
Because I put a tier 2 optimizer and 3 production fuses there and a second drill.
Okay.
I is here, finally. Good morning, Amp.
Morning, Amp.
Amp, just so you know, we are okay. Yes, it's raining, but not hard. Everything is good. The dog isn't enjoying it. If he can hear the rain outside, he gets a little flustered, but, you know, it is what it is. And the Nanner Queen has graced us with her presence yet again. Ah! We are fortunate. I was worried when I saw there was more flooding in Texas. Yeah, it's... I'm glad I got the yard mowed the other day. It would have been... Didn't get everything trimmed I wanted trimmed, but, you know, that was inconsequential. No, I'm actually happy that I did get the yard mowed. Somebody put redwood trees down. I'm not saying who. They're all the way into the cave entrance over here. Oh, holy buckets.
Oh, there's no iridium over there anymore.
Well, and that's what I was coming to look for.
I went over there and took it.
Yeah, this is the entrance to the cave. There's a tree there. There's a tree there. There's a tree there. Good grief.
You can still get through the cave.
Oh, you can, but I was flying into it expecting it to look one way, and here, now that we have flown out and we're going back toward the base, there's all the redwood trees on the hill. And Dave is being too quiet, which makes me wonder what he's building,
Nothing.
or if there's going to be a trap involved, or there's going to be explosives. Yeah, GG4L. Everybody recoils in sheer terror. Oh no, it's the GG4L. Ah! Or he has gas and is muting the mic. Yeah, well,
No, that won't be till later on when the 6-meat chili's done.
I wonder if you can grow. Didn't you say something about growing the redwoods down in the mushroom cave?
No, it was zeolite area was where I wanted to grow them.
Well, I was just over there looking at that.
I would assume if they're growing in the mushroom cave that they would be sticking out of the ground.
Yeah. And the mushroom trees grow in the mushroom cave, so I would say it would probably work. Amp.
Get the warden keys while you're in there.
Yeah, Amp, I'm proud of you. You always think up the most plausible stuff. Must be because he's got his mic muted.
No, that won't be till later. That's a coming. Like I said, once the 6-meat chili's done.
I love chili. It don't love me. Well, let me see if I can go get this warden key over here. Too hot for chili. I must respectfully disagree, sort of. I'll eat chili about any time. Hate to say.
See, you gotta make your chili in the summertime so that you can put it in the freezer and age it for the wintertime.
I don't know about all that, but it's not a bad plan, I gotta say. But not too hot for chili fries with nacho cheese.
There is that too.
Yeah. I'm one who does not care for soups or chili during the summer. Yeah, it was so cool and chilly here yesterday, I actually made peppermint tea. Hot peppermint tea. I've said I hate this keto diet crap. Well, I do. I miss the bad foods. Yeah. Yeah, I have got to get back on the bandwagon. If anyone wants to read that. Come on. Give me the key. I want it now. I wondered why it looked like I was skipping when I was trying to fly, because you're down here under everything and it won't let you fly.
Correct.
Yep. I just want to roll around in a cherry cheesecake while swimming in some super sweet tea and dry off with some sourdough bread slices. Yeah.
Ooh.
Amp, if you rolled around in cherry cheesecake, you'd have an ant problem that you couldn't hardly get rid of. And you're right about that, because Velveeta is mostly, it's got some cheese in it, but most of it's cornstarch as a thickener. I can't eat Velveeta cheese at all. Love the stuff though.
So good on nachos. Especially when you melt it down and you take your super hot 5-alarm chili and you mix it in.
Or Rotel. The hot Rotel. That's excellent. When Randy and I first got married 25 years ago, she could eat jalapenos whole, because she had lived in Texas for, since '86, and I couldn't hardly eat anything hot. And now that we've gotten here, she can't eat anything hot now, and I've got sriracha mayo in the fridge all the time. Favorite little diner we go to, they have chipotle mayo, and that is hotter than sriracha. Oh my Lord. Ants in my pants figures. Not hot Rotel, only extra mild. I can't eat the hot stuff. My stomach says no. I used to be that way. I've never liked Velveeta or liquid cheese. I use cream cheese with Rotel or chili for dips. Absolutely. Like that too. Used to do stuffed peppers, which when I first was on the keto diet, we did a lot of stuffed peppers. Well, there's no gold chest around here, so that means Dave got it.
That one? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't get the one on top of the waterfall, though.
Oh, well. Here, let me make a detour and go get that thing. Do I have room? Yeah, I got room for that. My grandmother used to put Velveeta and red rind cheese in her macaroni and cheese. Yes, so did my grandmother. Something my grandmother could make that I've never seen anybody else really do was she'd make a peach cobbler that would have half a peach upside down in the filling. Oh my lord, that stuff was the bomb. Somebody got the gold chest on the top of the waterfall, and it very easily could have been me. Good grief, look at all the redwoods. For as much as I love authentic Mexican food, I have a wimp spice tolerance, so I have to keep it mild. Yeah. Thank you, Amp. I'm going to see if this other gold chest is down here. Come on, down, down, down. And it is. Oh. Hey, Dave.
Nice.
I got the
Hey, a testicle.
I was just saying, I got the effigy you needed.
Yep.
you're,
Rocket engine can screw off out of there. So when you get back, put in the hall projector.
You're a sick one. You know that? Just saying.
Yep.
It's a little weird to be flying around over here with all these trees around the waterfall. And tomorrow morning, we're going to be playing your game where we have a base here.
Yep.
I've got a recipe for crock pot macaroni and cheese. I think I got the one on top of the waterfall. You very well could have. Yeah, I have a crock pot macaroni and cheese recipe that is to die for, but I can't eat a lot of it. That's a once a week thing. I can do that once a week. Got to put my face on and get ready for the stream. Well, I hope your face don't suddenly, fall off accidentally. I'm just saying. Make sure you get it on there good.
Yep.
Oh, Dave, I'm full. And you got all those mannequins at the door. You jerk, I can't even deconstruct them. I had to go to the back door. You jerk. You jerk. You jerk. Amp.
Okay, now our cure is done. Yep. Have a good one, Amp.
How many deep did you put them? 3? Holy Oh, you were out getting green quartz
No.
super alloy rod. I know what you were doing.
No, I don't have to because we have a box full of super alloy rods, and I'm making green quartz upstairs.
Yeah, I know.
I think I am. I don't know. I can't tell because the door's blocked. Oh, I also upped our put another production multiplier right there by the power plants.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got nothing to worry about for power now.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, we got like 50,000 kilowatts available.
Oh, my Lord.
Yep.
I'm going to take that. I'm going to drop these things over here. I'm going to clean up the mess that Dave made.
I did my rockets, and then I came in and I did my mannequins.
I knew there was some sort of skullduggery going on somewhere.
Yep.
Every time you get quiet like that. Now, let me start. And they've got that property of Sentinel Corp all over them. Silent Dave equals mannequin attack is imminent. You're not wrong.
You're not wrong, Shaman. You are not wrong.
As long as the shitter's not broke. Ha ha ha.
Take 1, 2, 3.
That was well played, Dave. Don't give him any encouragement. He'll do both doors next time.
Very much possibly.
All right, I'm going down a procedural wreck.
Have fun. Take a jacket. It might be raining.
Yeah, might be. Yeah, you got to watch out for Dave. I get the feeling that there should be a crash around here somewhere. Have fun with that, Johnny. I'm balancing accounts. No, you have fun with that. I'll pass. I don't want to trade with you. It's been so many years since I've done anything like that. I could probably get back up to speed with it, but I'd much rather work on computers. There's a wreck. I see it in the distance. There's a crate. Hold it. I'm not coming back here anytime soon. Once the portal is closed, it's closed. Come on. Prompt me to take a drink.
Ooh, the obsidian box is full.
Yes, it is. One thing I don't have on me, obsidian, or osmium, because I could really use it. But I think what I'm going to do, once I get out of here, is I'm going to drop this fuse I've got. Or I've got flares. All right. Now we're cooking. I found the recipe for solar quartz.
I think we're already making it.
Yeah, I don't think anyone has associated fun with balancing accounts, but I will do my best. And I'm sure you're good at it. If you wasn't, you wouldn't be doing it.
This is not bad.
Found a key. I've got. What is that? I can hear it.
Osmium.
Okay. Take that water bottle.
How is there not a fuse for animals?
Well, I thought that there was one in the new update. It wasn't necessarily an animal fuse. It was, I forget.
There's the insect fuse.
Mm. Oh. Do I have a battery with me? No, I do not. And I've got that poster about 3 times over, so I don't need it. Well, I wasn't trying to do that, but I did. Okay. I just deconstructed some ivy. That's the first time I've ever done that.
Did it give you anything?
Well, there's solar quartz. There's ivy. Gave me an ivy blueprint and a Lerma seed.
Okay. Interesting.
Different, for darn sure.
Yeah. Produce.
By the way, I'm bringing back quasar quartz and super alloy rods, just so you know.
Okay.
Figured you'd be excited about that. And I had to get that rocket engine. $500% frogs. Well worth it. Don't want to go there. That won't open until I bring a battery back. growth multiplier fuse. Insert this fuse in an optimizer to increase growth speed of nearby machines that grow plants or vegetables. I was hopeful that was going to say and animals, but
Jesus, that was low.
I found the vault.
He's end up hearing jets in the background. It's just the Canadian Air Force flying low over the city for some reason.
UFOs again?
No, they just like went right over really low, like probably 1,000 feet.
Where I lived in South Carolina, the sheriff's department used to fly a helicopter over the neighborhood so low that it would almost knock things off your mantle. It was crazy.
Well, I got a London Airport here. It has the medevac helicopters. Company's called Orange here in Ontario that does all the air ambulance stuff. And I am between the main hospital that they go to and the airport. So they fly over my house like all day long. So yeah, I've gotten so used to helicopters, but yeah, not F-18s flying over at 1,000 feet. That's for sure.
Yeah, and there's no mistaking it.
Yeah, especially when I look over at my security camera on the wall and they're lighting off their burners, so they're going to buzz downtown London. So they always love doing that because the east-west runway in London basically takes you right to downtown London. If you take off and fly straight, you're going to fly over downtown London. So.
Well, I've
So
opened.
I used to. Oh, go ahead.
No, I've opened all the doors, and now I'm just looking for everything to get the big, giant crates. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say the. Well, I used to work downtown. Yeah, we always knew when the Flyboys were in town.
Oh yeah.
Um. That's right. I was going to try doing that. What are you? Three. Trio. Hugs. Three.
Every time I stop for a few minutes, larvae all around me.
I can imagine it.
Having lived by Camp Pendleton Training Ground for 20 years, I can empathize.
See, it wouldn't be so bad if, like, before the pandemic, basically, either the U.S. Air Force or the Canadian Air Force used to have fighter jets at the airport year-round almost. But when they did all those base closures during the pandemic and consolidated a lot of the Air Force stuff into different locations, they stopped doing it as much. So used to be used to the sound of the jets flying over on a regular basis, but then now it's like, nope, it's a rarity.
What are you
I
laughing at?
didn't. I didn't even hear any griping out of you for the
Yeah,
for the gift I left you at the portal.
only because I couldn't deconstruct them all. I had to get all that crap out of my inventory first.
Okay. Okay, we just went into fish going for amphibians.
And I just got a 500% amphibian egg.
Rode in one of the judgmental frog farms.
Well, I'm going to see how. Well, that's already 500%.
This one's also 500%.
This one's
This one's also
1500.
500%.
This one's 1500. Almost be
Okay,
worth making another farm. And
yeah, I'll do that. Throw the. Where'd you go?
I'm
Did you go
right
inside
here.
or?
No, I'm standing pretty much behind you.
Okay, drop this egg and all.
Yeah, that
Wow.
beautiful green thing. Whew. Yeah, I couldn't miss it when I opened the crate up. It was like, oh no, you got to get that. Oh. What time is it? 8:54 if you're living around me, and 9:54 if you're living around Dave.
Yep.
Or 6:54 if you're where Shaman's at.
Yep.
Yeah, we can now make ivy, which just makes me wonder what it takes to make ivy.
Lerma seed.
Yeah.
But it does give you 200 plant per second and 200 oxygen per second. So
Might not be a bad addition. Something to use Lerma seeds for, other than rockets.
yep.
I'm going to throw some up just to do something different.
Yeah. Goofer.
I wonder if it'll let me hang it off of the outside of the dome. Well, it kind of will.
Frogs.
Looky there. And it put it inside, but I put it on the outside. That's too good.
You know why? Because the construct is curved.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, that's different.
Yep.
Do I still have Lermas on me? Yes, I do. I have to admit, stupid as it might seem, that whole ivy thing is neat. Wonder if it grows. Probably not. Something just got flushed. A bunch of
Yeah, I put the honey back in the smoothie maker.
Yeah, I was
So
gonna
it's now making bee and honey smoothies.
and I just ate some. I put the big um, recycler over by the wall,
Yep.
and
I
I
moved, and like I said, I moved this over because it seems like this square is our respawn point.
yeah, yeah, you're not
So I
kidding.
just moved it over.
I put a
Because I remember Country Lady spawned in at that point on the weekend when she had one of her quick trips home.
yeah. I also put fabric
Why don't
autocrafter
you put
up
it upstairs?
over here because I didn't want to, but I could.
Because it may not be close enough to the silk to actually work here.
I was just getting it close to this so it would make fabric as it produced silk. I mean, that's, and either way doesn't make a difference.
As long as you set this as oh no, you can't because it's an autocrafter. I was gonna say if you set it to lower priority,
Yeah, you can't. You're
you
right.
can't. Right. Please, small things I want. I want Boolean logic,
Mm-hmm.
and I want the logistic system flushed out better.
Yeah. I have an announcement to make. 74 concurrent viewers and 130 total views. I'm a little surprised.
Yeah, you got it. Just said 70 moved to 75 watching now.
Wow, that's crazy.
Well, if the 75 people watch and join us in chat.
Yeah, we're nice folks. We don't bite much.
Yeah. And when we do, it's because we're just a little kinky.
My dad's middle initial was K. He said K stood for kinky.
I put a couple bodyguards beside the stripper table.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, bouncers. They're not bodyguards. They're bouncers.
Yep, a couple of bouncers. So, what
Sha-
I have-
Sh-
oh right, I noted down stuff.
Shaman, when I was at Shaw Air Force Base, we at one point in time mostly had F-16s, but at one point in time we had A-10s. And I'd been around A-10s in Alaska, so I was excited to see them get there. I was an instructor, and I had the chance to go out on the bombing range and watch A-10s strafe and bomb and whatever. My son was about 12. Took him with me. We also had a class full of people. I was basically at work. My son was off from school for whatever reason, and I said, "Come on, we're going to the range today." The range was within 5 miles of my house. If they went to the range and started bombing, I could hear it. Well, all of a sudden, what they used for targets were drag chutes off the back of F4s because F4 ain't nothing but a brick. You got to have something to slow it down. F4s have drag chutes. So do F-15s. And they were bombing and everything. And my son said, "Well, when do you think they're going to shoot the gun?" Well, an A-10 has a 30 millimeter cannon. All other, aircraft for the most part have 20. That 30 millimeter cannon will wake you up. It will rattle your teeth. And I said, well, when they go around the other side of the tower, because there was a tower sitting in the middle of the practice area, and this A-10 pirouetted around that tower and came back hard left, and he shot that gun, and I was standing there with my son, who is now taller than me. I had my hands on his shoulders. We could both see what was going on, and when they shot that gun off, my son jumped easily 6 inches. It was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, got his attention good. It was crazy.
But I will say, as someone who has been on the ground in combat and had one of those beautiful birds with that big, beautiful gun,
Yeah.
strafe an enemy position, it is the greatest sound of freedom that America has ever goddamn created, and you guys should be freaking proud of yourselves.
Yeah, I was around A-10s twice in my career. A-10 was a hell of a good jet.
That jet is the infantryman's best friend.
They should have gave it to the Army, but they can't.
Yep.
Gosh, let me see. I knew how to jack and retract A-10s. I took the engines off of an A-10. I knew how to tow them. I never did an engine run in an A-10. I did an engine run in an F-16. That was tremendous amounts of fun. I flew F-16 simulator, and I told everybody for weeks that was the most fun I'd ever had with my clothes on. It was fantastic. Huge amounts of fun. And yes, we could hear it from miles away. Absolutely. Yeah. A-10's a great jet. I can't believe they're doing away with it, but they are. They are.
It's what they're replacing it with that saddens me.
I have not heard. I don't keep up with that, I got to say. What are they replacing it with?
You remember the A1 Skyraider?
Yeah.
It's something like an upgraded A1 Skyraider.
You mean a prop plane? Vietnam
A
vintage?
prop plane. Yes, a prop plane. They're replacing the A10 with a prop plane.
If they make it a turboprop, it might not be terrible, but
yeah, I mean the thing has like a loiter time of 5 hours, but it ain't got a 30mm God's hammer on its nose.
Yeah.
You know, as an infantryman, we call in for fire support. They open up with that cannon, and there are two things that we know. People on the other side are going to go meet God, and God's going to spend the next 3 weeks putting their bodies back together.
Probably.
So, you know. Oh, yeah. I love that plane. And just the fact that it could carry, like, ordnance for days.
Yep.
Was one of the most beautiful things.
All right, what am I doing? Flying around here looking like an idiot. Go ahead, say it. You look like an idiot anyway, whether you're flying around or not. You know you want to. Almost.
Okay, so I got our insects out.
Almost
animals.
Amphibians. But we've already got amphibians, so I'm confused.
Yeah. We are so way ahead of.
And we should have fish in the wild.
Oh, there are. Because if you go over to that deep water hole to get to the C node area, yeah, it's just packed chock-a-block full of fish. You would.
I need to go over there and get the Warden Key generator.
That's the one I brought back on the weekend.
Not the Warden Key, the Warden Key generator.
Which, you mean the little golden chip?
Yeah. Or do we already have it?
Check the crafter.
What crafter?
I believe it's the advanced crafter.
You are not an idiot. Okay, face is on. I have time to enjoy my coffee and friends. Hey, Dave.
Yeah?
Amp's got her face on.
Okay. Well, kind of scared to think what happens when you don't have your face on. I'm just being an ass. But yeah, no, is that
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's the thing? Okay, yeah.
And I'm building it right now.
Yeah, I got one too.
Now you're just bragging.
Yep.
It didn't sound half as scary in my head. I'm showing you have 98 watching. Yeah, do now. 165 views and a chat rate of 3, which is unusual for me. Y'all are faithful bunch of followers, but you don't talk much. Yeah, we love you guys like crazy.
You know what it might be? It might be that Chinese server farm I hacked into earlier. I might have set all their servers to looking at your stream today.
Shh, don't even say that as a joke. The information security guy in me makes my skin crawl. Yeah, country lady, what does she say? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yep.
Yeah, if you don't like and subscribe, I'm giving all your personal information to the communists. So just so you know, people.
I hate to say they probably have it.
Yeah.
Are you looking for warden keys?
No, I'm just trying to figure out what I can do to get the animals up faster other than building more animal habitats.
I think we need to go to...
Yeah, just...
Mother Russia approves of this message. I have to admit, with the redwoods in the game, the landscape looks so much different. Harder than heck to find anything.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't...
3, 4, 5.
What did I do? I didn't equip it because I'm not all smart. Yeah, sorry, I'm making coffee and food's not very chatty today. Plus, it's too frickin' early. Nobody told you.
Well, that's only because you live on the left coast. If
Yeah,
you lived
no.
on the right coast or in the center with the rest of us, then it wouldn't be early.
Nobody told
It'd be,
to live out there.
Yeah, it'd be 10 after 10 right now if you lived on the right coast.
Can't decide if I want to do liquid only for a day or if I want to enjoy some delicious keto fake bland food. Well, it's not fake food. It's just not got a lot of carbs in it. I mean, let's face it. Americans have carb-heavy diets. I'm trying to find that Warden key finder, and I've got it equipped now, but I know there's one over here. Amp, I can only say don't cheat too much because I'm trying to break myself of that habit as we speak. We try to do less than 20 grams of carbs a day. My apples ruin that a lot. Right coast, aka the wrong coast, because carbs are yummy. Terrible for you, but yummy.
I mean, I won't disagree with you on that one. At least until you get into the south, in which case then it becomes the right coast again. And then there's just Florida. I mean, come on. And you got Florida, man.
Florida stands by itself.
Yes. Any state that actually has its own culture based around a mythical figure named after the state, aka Florida, man.
Yeah.
Is all right in my book.
I was just getting ready to say that. Amp, that's why I have stuck with it as long as I have, is it my stomach isn't near as tore up. I mean, I was out of control. I couldn't hardly drive 7 miles to work. I was so bad at one point in time. there. Nothing in there. Well, I'm unhappy because I know that there's. Or maybe we haven't got far enough along in the game for the warden key thing to work.
It's very possible because the one in the desert, I only knew to go get that one or over by the waterfall because the an icon showed up on the map.
I think it's just Dress's dad outside streaking around for the world to see, taking his showers. Oh my. Nah, I don't want to go out there. I'm going to go on back here. I would have to go through a detox program to come off of carbs. I love rice, potatoes, pasta, and bread. Yep. Oh, I got to say, for the first 2 weeks of that diet, you'll want to kill somebody because it'll make you angry as hell. But if you stick with it, it'll make the pounds come off of you. Yeah, I just my problem right now is I will not deny that I like to eat, and sometimes I eat. Portion control is my issue. And ice cream. I have to go to a good 12-step program. I am powerless over carbs. And I admit it. This is not the time for me to do that. I'd end up fired or in jail. Yeah.
I'll get down to do more of those.
There's a picture somewhere floating around. It's of a lab or golden retriever, and he got a big hunk bit out of a piece of sheetrock and says something about I went on a keto diet or something. Or I went on a diet. I can't remember exactly what it was. You think you've built enough animal farms? Holy
I'm
heck.
trying to boost the animal count because.
I've plateaued off, though. I need to do a day or two of fast and restart. Yeah. Guilty as charged, Your Honor. Like I said, I have a weakness for ice cream, and we keep it around the house. And I like making my wife happy when she looks at me and goes, "You want a bowl of ice cream?" You know, what can I say? No is not the answer. And I've told her no a time or two. But it's not something I do. I'm still in the end of the physical year BS. Oh, Lord.
Let me this. I got 2, 4, 6. 1, 2.
Oh, I was trying to find the way up, but I think. Come on, up. There we go.
Just need a pile of bees.
I gotta admit, this Tier 5 jetpack is the bomb. There is keto ice cream. I just don't have the gumption to make any. No. Now, as you all can see, this climbing branch or vine here, I'm up on top of the maze. I had never seen this. I've got 640 something hours in this game and had never been up here, and there's stuff up here. So
Oh yeah, I've been up there. Okay, now that I see where you went earlier, yeah, I've done that before.
oh, come on, up, up, up. See, larvae all over the place. What in the world has that man done? Why is it I'm looking for these and I'm not seeing them?
Because most of them crashed into the base.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, there they are.
Except for the one that's sitting sideways on the launch pad.
What were those?
Animal spreaders.
All right, that's what I was trying to see. What is that they say in A Christmas Story? It's just so beautiful. Yeah, Fragile must be Italian. And you know his wife just wants to beat him with her shoe. Love that movie.
Okay. It's 6 more, dude.
All right. Just so you know, it's 20 minutes after 9, 20 minutes after 10 your time.
Yep.
So get to a good stopping point. Holy heck.
Okay, I guess we can only do 4.
122 concurrent views, 202 total. Wow.
Let's take that. Okay, need. Yeah, I need
Can lighter fluid in a match?
those. Yeah, almost. Nitro. Those.
And look at the minions flying by.
Yeah, because I've been using up a lot of stuff.
Yeah, if you're setting off rockets, you are. You must have bought something? A fuse of some kind?
Huh?
Did you buy something, a fuse of some kind?
Maybe?
Because the rocket was full but wasn't taking off. That's okay, though.
Oh.
All right, Amp. Be good if it's possible. See-yins. All y'all. Yeah. All y'all be good. Mom and them's down at the bus station. You want to go? Oh. Dave, I gotta say, for as prim and proper and exacting as we both are sometimes, the amphibian farms are anything but straight. Not that
Yep.
it matters. Just happen to
Nothing
fly by.
matters.
Just happen to fly by and go, oh, look at Dave go.
Don't mind that one.
You put another sign on the other side of the fountain. I got to see what it says. Judgment frogs will tip for showers. Okay, there'll be no more talk of you giving me crap about you set off 60 rockets. Yeah, no more of that. I'd like to have a word with you. Episode number 32 of the Moon's Update.
There we go. Okay.
As he laughs.
And animals is making 10 million grams per second.
Well,
Probably could do a couple more insect rockets, actually. And another plant.
do you want me to get the plant rocket together for you?
Oh, no, we can do that next time.
Okay.
Hey, we got a fire pit.
I would bet you that Country Lady built that last stream because I don't know that me and you are refined enough to have something that nice looking around.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I just get us